Your winner from episode 9 was E24J1, who got all spun out with this combo move. Your second contender is Zay P2, with no regard whatsoever for the defense on this Super Slam. Option C is LaShawn Dyke in the theater, crossing over in a big way.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Phoenix Suns. At small forward, Jimmy Butler. Let's beat this.
And before we tip, thanks, Kevin. Now the Bulls. Oh, you're a great feeder. You're a terrific passer, David. I'll take it from you anytime. Thank you. So the opening lineup for the Suns. De'Aaron Fox out there with Thomas. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Lucas. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, Duren out there with Carter. Then it's Richmond. Then it's Simmons. And it's Sigma in at the 5 down low. And Duren slams it in.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Has possession. Lucas the pass to Butler. 5 on the clock. Poked loose. Richmond with the steal. Carter outside. Smitty, these teams are just packed with exciting young players, but they're both these teams still refining their squads.
Kevin, these could be the teams of tomorrow. They just need some more polish and experience, and
that's something you can only get with hard work and time.
Here's Butler following the score by Vince Carter. Here's Robinson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
Jerry Luca. First personal foul. First team foul.
Carter outside. Just 4 to shoot. From deep three-point range, Sitron, no good. Thomas kicks to Fox. Here's Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
I mean, just throwing himself on the offensive glass, Robinson knows he has the size and length to capitalize there.
Now here's Simmons. The shot by Carter, nobody around. Off target with his 3.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Fox looking it over. The 15-footer, it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Shoots from 12.
Yeah, the hustle from Simmons on D, it becomes infectious. He brings his all on every possession.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. The Bulls making a switch here. Robinson's checked in.
1 shot.
And that one falls for Robinson.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Now here's Simmons. There's the lob to Carter. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Butler. Unable to get that one. Simmons with the defensive effort. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Orlando.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
You hate to lose it at the line, especially when you're getting what you want in other areas of the game.
Now, here's Thomas. Pass to Lucas. Carter against Butler. The good open is Robinson. And they recover it. Thomas passes to Butler. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, one emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Simmons passes to Gurley.
At 6'11", with this passing skill, Simmons will always find the open man.
Thomas kicks to Butler. Fox against Simmons. Fox dishes to Robinson. Excellent D that time from Robinson. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. A nice shot by Carter.
And Simmons is just the total package. I mean, a player that can really dish it to his teammate.
Pass to Fox. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Will it go? A putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
He's ferocious when the ball goes up. Simmons passes to Richmond. Lucas with the rebound. Suns trail by 3. Thomas surveying the D. Dishes to Lucas. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Suns ball.
Andrew Beverly is checked in for the Bulls. And the Suns here with a different look. Turner's checked in for Robinson. P.J. Tucker comes in for Lucas. Johnson, he's checked in for Butler. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Thomas. Outside Fox. Just 5 on the clock. And they call an illegal screen here.
Miles Turner.
Point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Robinson. Reddish comes in for Vince Carter. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Richmond. Now, here's Durant. 6 points for him. Here's Kuzma. They get it back. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
A guy who entered into this league already physically developed. Kyle Kuzma plays through contact.
Second team
And a
foul.
breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the
At the
Bulls.
line for the Bulls.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion. Loving the hustle.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Free throw good, Kuzma. And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineups, trying to find the right formula.
Yeah, especially the younger team. There's no real established pecking order, and guys can be wildly inconsistent from night to night.
Timeout call, the Suns.
How about the job Billy Donovan has done? Under 500 in his first season, but took the Bulls to the playoffs in his second year at the helm.
Thank you to the Bulls kids. One more big round of applause, fans.
Chicago on defense. 6-point game. Melton against Beverly. And Tucker kicks to Curry. corner, it's Melton. 4 on the clock. That's it, coming off an assist from Johnson.
3 points.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Now the pass to Beverly. And here's Reddish. Back to Beverly. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Phoenix ball.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 3. At the top of the key, Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the
Johnson left side.
2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. Over Reddish. And there's the foul. Will go on PJ Tucker. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
The Bulls leading by 3. Giddey the pass to Durant. He kicks it to Beverly. Here's Reddish. And the Bulls with another miss.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Up top, Curry. Pass to Turner. On the wing, Melton. Defended by Beverly. Melton passes to Curry. Johnson, that's for 2. And they get it back. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah,
Personal
that
foul.
was bound to get
Team
ugly.
foul.
Turner is so assertive, working
Shooting
inside.
for Phoenix.
Defense got messy.
Miles Turner.
And back in 2021,
At the line
Miles
for
Turner
2.
put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
The first one falls. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks, shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
All free throws good from Turner. Here's Giddey. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Beverly. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the middle. Reddish with the ball. Johnson on him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Cameron Johnson.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well,
At the
came
line
in
for
the top
Chicago.
seed in their conference, only to make a second-round exit
Taking 2
after a
shots.
grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
And he makes the first.
A versatile wing with a good overall skill set. Reddish has a bright future in this league, and I think his peers would agree.
Simmons checked in for the Bulls. No good on the second free throw. And defensively, Chicago's so solid. Steve, they don't gamble a lot. They just get the job done.
Kevin, they do. Well, how they get it done, they rely on their intelligence. Good communication at that end. Could they be more disruptive? Maybe, but they play to their identity.
Here's Curry. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Giddey. Over Johnson. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Melton feeling it out a bit. Outside Curry. Takes a 3. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bulls out front, leading by just 2. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment.
Please welcome to the court,
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
The Suns trailing. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Jimmy Butler is out there with Lucas. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Robinson. And it's Fox in at the shooting guard. Outside Thomas. Clock at 6. Here's the dish to Butler. The Suns need to get a shot off. They grab their own miss. Lucas. No good. That would have tied it.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. He's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you. Thomas kicks to Butler. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. The feed to Robinson. Richmond with the steal. Simmons inside. Thomas is there. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Richmond.
Yeah, the quickness, the size, and the speed of Simmons really breathtaking, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
Now here's Butler. Boy, he just disappeared against Atlanta. They really needed it. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Bulls. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Here's Butler. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Thomas. Here's Lucas. Robinson with the block. And they'll keep possession. They recover it. Lucas kicks to Fox. They shoot again. Here's Robinson. No good. Not a friendly rim at all. This trip down. The Bulls leading by 7. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal
It's on Jimmy Butler.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
That free throw, no good. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Simmons passes to Richmond. Back to Simmons. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Richmond for 3. David Robinson with the rebound. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Tipped away. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
Bulls ball.
The Bulls leading by 4. Outside, Simmons. 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Shot clock at 6. Here's Richmond. And the Bulls with another miss.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Butler on the wing. Fox against Richmond. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Duren, he's checked in for Chicago. Patrick Beverly comes in for Ben Simmons. And the Suns making a change here as well. Turner's checked in for Robinson. Now here's Beverly. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Duren slams it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Timeout called. The Suns
trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Thomas passes to Butler. Now here's Lucas. D right on him. Feeds to Butler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Steve, Jimmy Butler is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball.
That free throw good from Butler.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
And the Bulls making a change here. Reddish is checked in. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Suns. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Isaiah Thomas. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Hot loose. Here's Reddish. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Using his athleticism, Reddish spiked through the foul and managed to put up the shot.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
That free throw good from Reddish. Some changes for Chicago. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Robinson. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Vince Carter. Phoenix also making some changes. Johnson comes in for Butler. And it's Seth Curry in for De'Aaron Fox. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Suns trail by 6. Here's Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Cam Reddish. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Johnson drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
The pass to Beverly. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Now, here's Reddish. Covered by Johnson. And the foul on Miles Turner. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Beverly deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Giddey. Makes it off the glass.
Every organization needs team-first guys like Patrick Beverly. That's a terrific pass.
Melton kicks to Johnson. Pass to Turner. Outside Curry. Tucker with the ball. He's against Kuzma. Tucker can't get it to go.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
That is the pass to Giddey.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
DeAnthony Melton.
This team is credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia. And that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. Suns trail by 7. Curry kicks to Johnson. Back to Curry. Pass to Turner. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jalen Turner.
13.
And it's crucial that Turner remains assertive like this because it's how he's going to get these calls.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts.
Take a break.
And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. 1:43 left to play here in the half. Beverly, the pass to Reddish. Back to Beverly. Lock at 6. The pass to Duren. Kuzma, left side. Shoots the 3. Giddey, no good. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 5-point game.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Now, here's Reddish. He started closer. It's stolen by Johnson. Unloads from 13. Melton, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. In D. Allen's position, you can see the frustration on his face.
There's contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Defensive foul.
And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. He probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker, looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
One shot.
That one misses for Kuzma.
Kyle Kuzma is trying to be more of a team player. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he's starting to accept his role.
The Bulls leading by 7. Here's Rex. Tries again. The rebound by Johnson.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
16 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Up top, Melton. Defended by Beverly. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Even from over here, you can see it pretty clearly.
4th team foul.
The Suns have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. The Suns making a switch here. He's off on the second. Giddy, no one around him. The shot misses.
Missed opportunity, wide open for mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And so it's Chicago, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. And guys, for the Bulls, Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, I love the way they're pushing the tempo, beating the defense down the floor, filling the lanes, finishing with authority, Ernie, getting to the rim and finishing hard.
Shaq, what'd you think about Phoenix?
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. Second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they owned the offensive boards.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to get an edge. And here are the Suns now. They trail by 6. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. We've got Richmond. Carter is out there with Durham. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Sigma in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Robinson misses. Bulls leading by 6. Simmons on the wing. He's guarded by Thomas. Carter inside the 3-point line. No good off the back of the rim. Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Suns. Inside, Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
You're finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
Simmons passes to Durham. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Shot clock at 6. Simmons passes to Duran. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside Butler. Back to Thomas. Here is Lucas. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Thomas kicks to Lucas. On deep. Carter pulls it in. The Bulls leading by 6. Passes to Simmons. Now, here's Curry. Defended by Lucas.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First team foul.
Bulls have had an off night from the strike tonight.
Duran, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. No good at the strike this time. Second misses also. Suns trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Thomas. That one doesn't drop. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Lucas against Simmons. Pass to Duran.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Personal foul. Second team
The Bulls have been an off night from the strike tonight.
At the line
They shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Suns trail by 8. Outside Butler. Back to Thomas. Pass to Lucas. And here is Fox. To get open is Robinson. Fox, no good.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Here's Carter, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Carter's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls. Thomas with it. No points in the game yet for him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Thomas. Robinson's checked in for Duran. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The Bulls leading by 9. Driving in. And stolen by Lucas. Outside, Fox. Stolen by Robinson. Fox against Richmond. To the inside. Simmons.
And no issues getting up for Simmons. An emphatic 2 points from the Australian.
Outside Butler. Now Fox. On the shot clock. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Bulls have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And again, Chicago turns it over.
Phoenix ball.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And the Suns making a change here. Tucker's checked in. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Fox. Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension break. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal.
Timeout called the Suns.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Reddish is checked in. Fox against Richmond. Butler kicks to Fox. Five to shoot. From 18 feet away. And too long on the shot.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Simmons passes to Reddish. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here is Sigma. Guarded by Tucker. And he dunks it down.
Super work on the boards. They really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
So it's Phoenix now. After the Bulls picking up a basket just moments ago.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Now here's Simmons. There's the pass to Robinson. Fader on the way. Another shot. He lays it in. Sigma's got 4 this quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Fox. It's hauled in by Sigma. Sigma's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Richmond. To get open is Robinson. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Here's Butler. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
Racing the physical nature of the game. Butler loves getting contact while shooting.
Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he said, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
Melton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. A 12-point game. Outside Curry. 124 left in the third quarter. Johnson surveying the floor. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Assisted
using
by
that improved
Cameron
court
Johnson.
awareness. Turner continues to make plays out of the pick and roll.
Simmons passes to Giddey. Kicks it to Reddish. Passes it to Kuzma. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson.
Cameron Johnson.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Beverly. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Just 5 to shoot. At the elbow, it's Reddish. Here's Giddey. And the Bulls with another miss. Suns trail by 10. Johnson outside. Curry passes to Turner. Over Simmons. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The shot by Reddish, no good.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken. Yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
Butler kicks to Melton. It's Curry outside. No good there. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Cameron Johnson, De'Aaron Fox up there with Thomas. Then it's Lucas, and it's Robinson. In at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Fox. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Bulls leading by 10. To the paint. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jerry Lucas.
You know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
First team foul.
Hey guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats
At the line for the Bulls.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
That free throw, no good. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Suns. And he's good on the second. Suns trail by 11. Thomas kicks to Fox. Pass to Tucker. Now Lucas. Down low. Here's Fox. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And we talk about Fox's speed, but he also has length. He's a factor there in the paint.
At the line for the Suns, De'Aaron Fox. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for the Bulls. hits them both. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Richmond. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And the Bulls lead by 11.
And he's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
Right side Robinson. And Lucas slams it in.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Suns trail by 9. Inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And defensively, they are on the heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Carter. There's the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Lucas has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
And Fox gets it to go.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
And the Bulls call timeout here.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
On your Fink fans, it's time for your Chicago Level. Fink fans, it's time for your Chicago Level. Fans, make some noise for your Chicago Level.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin, we'll see if they can make that adjustment.
Thank you, David. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Outside Fox. Outside Butler. 6 to shoot. The pass to Lucas. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that one had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They've done a great job. They're not done yet.
It's good from long range. And the Bulls lead by 4.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. 1 in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Thomas. Here's Robinson. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket.
Well, this run largely the result of offensive rebounding.
Richmond outside. Back to Simmons. Passes it to Duran. Lays it up, and in spite of the excellent defense at that.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Back to Thomas. Poked away. Richmond with it. Now Thomas defending. Pass to Simmons. Carter outside. Pass to Richmond. All sorts of time. That one off the back iron and out.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Butler kicks to Fox. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And there's the pass to Lucas. Clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Third personal
It's on Jalen Durant.
Second team foul.
And just a soft-spoken guy. Lucas really lets his production
Shooting for
do the
Phoenix.
talking, whether it be shooting,
Jared
passing,
Luka.
or rebounding.
Taking
The guy
2
is the
shots.
complete package.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Chicago leading. Carter outside. Passes to Durant. He kicks to Richmond. There is Carter. Right through the shoulder that time. All missed.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Back to Thomas. To the paint. Here's Butler. Second chance shot. Here's Robinson. It's hauled in by Sikma. Sikma's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Richmond. Takes the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Lucas has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Fox finds Thomas. Robinson with it. Over Sikma. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Robinson.
And that's what you call leadership. Robinson providing it for his team by knocking down a big-time shot.
Now here's Richmond. Launches it. Lucas with the rebound. Lucas has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Here's Robinson. To tie it up. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Robinson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
Here's Richmond. Steps back and drains the jump shot.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Thomas dishes to Robinson. Over 6. Robinson misses. Chicago's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
And inviting contact, that's something that Richmond does as well as anybody.
De'Aaron Fox. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Mitch Richmond. At the line for 1.
That's good from Richmond.
And that tacks another big point onto the lead. Great N1 play showing us now. Look at that killer instinct.
Thomas passes to Robinson. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
This guy is a leader both on and off the floor. And Bryce is really the big-time bucket for his team.
Richmond with the bucket.
Terrific
terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And the Suns call time. They're down by 5. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Mitch Richmond.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a smasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And Duran slams it in.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way. He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And Simmons kicks to Richmond. Out to Carter. Bulls moving the ball around. And there's Mitch Richmond on the assist by Carter. And it's a 10-point Bulls lead.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good competition with the hometown advantage and the ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
which play is truly the best and deserves to win 100,000 VC. Choose now. Hey, your play could be featured on 2K TV. Send us your best with the hashtag 2KTVWow. Congrats to all of our contenders. We can't wait to see your top plays in Season 3. Keep those submissions coming in. See you in your next Clippers game in NBA 2K23.
The Magic on their way to the locker room early.
Well, Nikola Jokic has transformed. Conditioning.
It helps for sure. Thanks, Allie. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. They've got Nikola Jokic, Derek White out there with Desmond Bane, and it's Thompson in at the point guard position. And for the Magic, and it's going to be the Magic off the tip. Pass to Rice. Back to Morant. White against Edwards. Here's Rice. Offline with a three. And it's the Mavericks ball. Now Jokic. On the wing, Thompson. And the layup is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Morant. Here's Edwards. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Bane. Here's Garnett. Can't hit that one. And Orlando will come the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
And I don't think we've really seen many 7-footers who can pass like Jokic. So calm and easy with the ball. Almost always makes the right decision.
Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time while I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club. You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Here's Rice. Back to Edwards. Outside for Love. Fires the three. And it's Bane with the rebound.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Here's Love, following the score by Dallas. To halt the run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Defensively, Love is so hard not to foul. You know, really great at scoring anywhere on the court.
We know that last year the Mavs had an issue with rim protection doors.
They did, and obviously that is the starting point, BA, for a lot of defenses, so you understand you have to address that. What you know, though, unequivocally, is you have excellent wing defenders on the roster. It's one of the most critical aspects of success in today's NBA. So really, it's about solidifying the paint, and let's see where this team goes from there. Boy, you think about Kevin Love averaging over 17 points and 10 rebounds. He's adapted to any role. This guy's a true pro.
And Love drops them both.
And you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. They're at the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
Now here's Bane. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Thompson finds White. Jokic with it. 6 on the shot clock. Ja Morant grabs a miss. And for the Magic, worst offensive rating in 2022.
Yeah, and the second worst rating in 2021 as well. It's an issue they have been trying to address. It's limited their ability to get back into the playoffs. Second chance points are always painful. You have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Puts it up. That one's good from Bane on the assist by White.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Outside Edwards. Back to Morant. Right side Edwards. Here's Rice. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Down low. Garnett, that's good. He's got 5.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Outside Morant. Pass to Love. Now Edwards. And looks like an illegal pick was set against the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Thompson. Can't get it to fall.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And the Magic again can't hit. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Of course, the analytics would tell you that you should take shots at the rim or from beyond the arc. But we still see players who dominate in the mid-range area.
Not some players. We're talking about the best players. LeBron, Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson. It goes on and on. The fact is, when the games matter the most in the playoffs, you've got to have guys who make tough twos. We're not getting away from the mid-range. Don't worry, B.A.
First one falls. So for the Magic, Parker comes in for Love, and it's Rondo in for Anthony Edwards. He's perfect from the line this time. Orlando has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Outside Morant. Pass to Rice. From downtown. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Up top, White. Now here's Jokic. Tightly guarded. White finds Thompson. Here's Garnett. Here's Bane. The offensive rebound. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
With his skill set, Jokic draws a lot of fouls. Defenders have to watch out for the pass or the shot. It's a constant guessing game.
Jokic. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
No good on that one.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
No good on the second free throw. And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Greg.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before.
Now here's Jokic, coming off a 12-point game. Simons, here's Niang, and the layup is good off the glass.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
Pass to Petrovic. Back to Rondo. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Maverick substitution. Bob McAdoo.
Deep, Johnson. Kept alive by Orlando. Petrovic shot is off. The Mavericks leading. On the wing, Simons. Pass to Kennard. Simons outside. From the high post. And he gets the jumper to drop.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Here's Petrovic, defended by Kennard. Outside, Rondo to the inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player in his development.
2 shots.
Free throw dropped for Johnson. Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Yeah, what a great experience, Graham.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Mavericks have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. With the tip, great positioning on the putback.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Here's Petrovic. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Johnson. Really had troubles in the loss to New Orleans. Couldn't find his rhythm. And Petrovic gets it to go.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Personal foul. 14 foul.
51 seconds left in the first. Here's Bridges. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bridges has got 5.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Parker outside. Nice D from Bridges. And it's Simons penetrating. And he gets the bucket. Simons got his second bucket of the game.
Love to see the unselfishness of Miles Bridges. Just another guy has a better shot. He's ready to move that basketball.
Now here's Noel. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Parker. No good off the back of the rim. Here's McAdoo. Shoots over Johnson. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. The Mavericks on top, leading by 17. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
Please give a big round of applause.
So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. And Doris, for the Magic, seems like they are still developing.
Yes, B.A., there's no doubt they're still developing. Lots of youth on this roster. It's an organization that has not made it out of the first round of the playoffs since back in the 09-10 season. So much growth is needed. What you hope is the losing hasn't taken a toll on the culture.
On the court right now for Dallas. They've got Desmond Bane, Derek White out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's Thompson in at the point. And it's the Magic with the ball. Following the score by Dallas. Pass to Rice. Over Bane. Rice's shot is off.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Outside White. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Jokic. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Now here's Morant. 14 points for him last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Shot clock at 5. The fadeaway. And it's Love missing. For Dallas, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Thompson, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Brad, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
That free throw is good from Thompson. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Outside Morant. Pass to Rice. Love with the ball. Right side Edwards. 6 to shoot. Here's Rice. Sends it home from 3-point land. Yeah, 6.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
White on the wing. With his first shot attempt. Another one falls for Dallas.
and they've really managed to dominate inside.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Yeah, well done, Allie. Thank you. It'll be fun to watch them build. And Dallas calls time here. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year.
They dominated this team last season. Big difference in talent level.
Time for the 407. Come on, everybody, make some noise. Heading to the court, it's time to get loud for your 407 dance team. Put your hands together, fans. Here they are, the 407.
All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. Second, Dallas.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Thompson passes to White. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. On the wing, Bane. Pass to Thompson. 4 on the clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, David Thompson. At the line for 2,
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Thompson.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Pass to Rice. Edwards against White. Outside Morant. There's the triple. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Now here's Bane. Here's Jokic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jokic has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Pass to Edwards. Shoots over White. Edwards can't hit.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. But one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Now here's Morant. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Rice. And again, it's Orlando converting.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Orlando has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Pass to Edwards. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Rice. Guarded by Bain. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Okay, now you have to think about pulling. 3 fouls already in this half. The fourth would be inexcusable.
Niang, he's checked in for Dallas. Miles Bridges comes in for White. For Dallas, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. There's Bain. Blocked! And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Mavericks ball.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
The Magic making a switch here. Noel's checked in. Here's Simons. McAdoo. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. 6 points for him.
And this is exactly what he's capable of. He finds different ways to make an impact. This time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Here's Petrovic. Back to Johnson. 5 to shoot. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Pulls up. It's rebounded by Dallas. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
They were really able to exploit that defense. I mean, getting almost any shot they wanted. It was that easy.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Here's Petrovic. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Back to Johnson. Here's Morant. That one doesn't drop. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Rondo, he's checked in for Ja Morant.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Magic, Rajon Rondo.
Pass to Petrovic. 1:44 left to play in the first half. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
Second team foul.
Man, the defender really went after him.
For the Magic.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets. They're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
He misses the free throw. And no luck that time either. Dallas' shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Now here's Johnson. 1:21 left in the first half of this one. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice. Hits his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Outside, Rondo. Tipped. 41 seconds left in the first half. Here's Bridges, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on Keldon Johnson.
Miles Bridges, when he entered the league, the thing that stuck out most was his athleticism. But what you are really impressed by is he's worked so hard to refine every aspect of his game.
Take a break. Good shot.
And the first one at the line is good.
There's so much to love about Miles Bridges. Great basketball frame, willing to clean up the glass, can flat score it. There is plenty to like here.
And the Magic making a change here. Parker's checked in. He's off on the second. The Magic have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. 11 feet out. Rondo's shot is off. The Mavericks have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Ball stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. He stops. He pops. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
On the wing, Simons. Checked by Rondo. McAdoo. 3 seconds left. Off the left rim and out. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It was all about Dallas as the game got going. They had intensity in their eyes and fire in their bellies as they started things out on a 7-0 run. They were able to string together a nice set of offensive plays to finish the quarter, making their last 4 shots. Then in quarter number 2, they actually increased their intensity to pull further out in front, finishing with a double-digit advantage at the half. And from what we saw so far from the Mavericks, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
They scored very effectively. With the exception of ball movement and play calling, they were able to exploit multiple weaknesses in the defense. They've got to feel good about themselves running out to a huge lead.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
They need to give more energy and effort on the boards. Rebounding depth has been one of the main issues for them. Probably is they're getting bullied. And I'm not sure if they have the players to change that.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And as we dive into the second half, you'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And for Dallas, they're shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. Now Thompson. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And for the Mavericks, Miles Bridges is out there with Desmond Bane. Then it's Derek White, and it's Thompson in at the 1. And Dallas with possession. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, the opportunistic Bridges sees you falling asleep defensively. Up and over the top he goes.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Fades away. No good that time. Bane against Morant. And there it is for him.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so here is Orlando following the score by Dallas. Shot clock at 6. Abdul-Jabbar. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Magic, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. At the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. The Mavericks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Thompson passes to Bane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Bane's got 4 points this quarter.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Outside Edwards. Back to Morant. Outside Love. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul. Noel, he's checked in for Orlando.
Coming onto the floor for your Magic.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sail.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Edwards. Shoots over White. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on White.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he drops the first.
What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Well, what stood out the most in Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
First team foul. Shooting for Dallas, Kevin Garnett, taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. Now here's Morant. Pass to Rice. gone by in the third quarter. Edwards can't hit.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Jokic finds Thompson. White for 3. Kept alive. Here's Jokic. Ooh, rejected by Noel.
This is a staple of his game. Nerlens Noel sends it back.
Outside Morant. And they get it back. Here's Rice, guarded by Bane. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Anthony Edwards is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. He can burn you with his perimeter jump shooting. He's dangerous in transition. And look out, folks, the upside is there.
And both free throws good for Edwards. For Dallas, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Bane against Edwards. Back to White. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. White's got his second basket of the game. Edwards against White. Edwards, a pass to Noel. Back to Edwards. Puts up a 3. And once again, off the mark by Orlando.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Garnett. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist with that last one. Orlando calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
A big round of applause for your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And the Magic making a change here. Parker's checked in.
All right, Magic fans, give it up for your Magic Youth.
And here are the Magic now. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1.
Desmond Bane. Second personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for Orlando, Glenn Rice. Shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good. For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Here's Thompson. An easy 2 on the layup. Thompson's got 11 points.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Pass to Rice. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Kennard's checked in. Here's Garnett. 10 points for him. Oh, there's the alley.
He's in such a good rhythm offensively tonight. KG turning back the clock.
The Magic have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Here's Petrovic. Pass to Parker. It's rebounded by Dallas.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Jokic finds Kennard. Ooh, he's way off from outside. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Petrovic. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Jokic passes to Kennard. Back to Jokic. Kicks it out to Kennard. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
3.
Jokic has got his 5th assist in this one. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Parker left side. Here's Wright. Just 5 to shoot. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Pass to Bane. The shot's good. He's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Rice. 1:49 left to play in the third quarter here. Noel against Jokic. Noel down low. It's picked off. And he's all alone. Here's Kennard. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Kennard's got 5 points.
They're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Rondo. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
The first free throw is good. A different look for Dallas. Niang, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Bridges comes in for Bane. And Simon has subbed in for Kennard. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And 1:01 left in the third. Out to the right wing. Here's Petrovic. And another miss by Orlando.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Here's Garnett. Blocked.
Wow, Jabari Parker, not known as a shot blocker, but twice on the fight.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Petrovic. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Rondo with it. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Magic, Rajon Rondo. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here is Thompson. Takes a 3. The last second attempt there. And so it's Dallas with 0 pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Terrence Ross. Chuma Okeke is out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's Ja Morant. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now here's Ross. Pass to Johnson. Now Morant. Back to Johnson. Clock at 6. It's tipped.
Oh, how about that rejection from Miles Bridges? Send it back.
And the shot goes down.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And to the Magic, they're shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. Pass to Okeke. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Now, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. Here's Ross. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Johnson finds Morant to the left side wing. The Magic need to put one up here. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
To the middle. Here's Okeke. Ooh, good finish at the rack. Slick feed. Okeke's got his first 2 points.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Here's Hardaway. No luck on that one. Now Orlando takes it the other way. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside. McAdoo. Count it.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And here are the Magic now. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now Morant. He's covered by Simons. Morant, no good. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Here's Niang. Now here's Bridges. Outside Hardaway. Shoots over Ross. Hardaway, no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, granted, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
Both teams will make substitutions. So he gets them both. It's been all Mavericks. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Outside, Finney-Smith. Pass to Hardaway. 5 on the clock. Over Ross. They get the rebound. Powell, it's good. Powell's got his first 2 points of the night.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside Ross. Here's Okoro. Second shot opportunity. The shot no good. Good D by Finney-Smith. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
To the paint. Here's Okiki. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
From 10 feet away. Noel with the rebound.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Okoro on the wing. And Doris, Commissioner Silver has expressed a desire to ensure star players participate in a full complement of games. What's the answer here?
I think, BA, a couple things come to mind. There's been a long discussion about whether you can shorten the regular season. That obviously impacts revenue generated, so I'm not sure you go there. The league could also structure contracts to incentivize games played. Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Here's Okoro. Pass to Okiki. Edwards for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Now Bridges. And the ball out of play. The Magic will have it.
Magic ball.
Rondo, he's checked in for Edwards.
Rajon Rondo.
Orlando's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Noel. Here's Okiki. He's guarded by Bridges. Back to Noel. Right wing. 4 on the clock. To the right side. The 3 from Okoro. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Bridges has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Back to Simons. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Simons. Outside Finney-Smith. For 3, Hardaway. Noel with the rebound. Well, Orlando shooting a rough 25% for the field in this game.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association. No good on the free throw. Well, in December of the 21-22 season, the NBA set a record for most players used in a season. Doris, what'd you learn from seeing so many new guys?
I think the exciting part of that, Brian, is the fact that the G League is now an integral part of each organization. You have the opportunity to bring guys up and down between that lower level and the NBA. It affords guys who maybe are getting spotty time in the NBA level to continue to enhance their skill. You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Outside, Finney-Smith. Ross against Hardaway. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway Jr. to me is a terrific all-around player, right? He can score it, he can pass it, he'll rebound the position. There's a lot to like about his game.
Hardaway hits them both. 55 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside Ross. Pass to Okoro. Back to Ross. And here's Rondo. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Simons. Rondo's shot is off.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here's Simons. Pass to Finney-Smith. Takes the 3. He can't hit that time. Now here's Rondo. He's covered by Simons. Here's Akiki. Outside Ross. Here's Rondo. The layup off target. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Nicola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it. When we start playing like we're supposed to play, we are really good. So hopefully we're going to continue to play like this.
Thanks, Nicola. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.